Hi, Vinyasa guys. So I decided to make you a video and put it up on YouTube for the days that you can't get to my Zoom online sessions. So welcome to Pangbourne and let's begin. So at the top of your mat, take a couple of breaths into the belly, center yourself, get in the right headspace for your practice. Spread the toes, nice length through the torso. And then bring your hands to your heart as we start to mobilize through the spine. Breathe in, reach up, take a gentle back bend. Exhale and swan dive, lead with the ribs. Soften the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, push the ribs down. Exhale, round, take a big breath. Coming up, open the chest. And hands back to the heart. Again, inhale. Exhale, slowly, lead with the ribs. Soften the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, push the ribs down. Exhale, round the back. Take a big breath, fill the lungs to the top. Energize the body. Hands back to the heart. Let's do two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. Take a big breath. Open. And hands back to the heart. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale down, breath in. This time we're going to add some movement. We're going to step back with the right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale down. Step back with the right, feet hip width. Drop the ribs and hips. Right hand down. Rotate round and take up that left arm. Hand to hand in a long straight line. Spread the toes. Lengthen the leg on the back. Push the right hand into the mat. Now bend both of the knees. We're going to push back into a plank. Bend and push. Now drop to the knees and lift the tailbone. Knees, chest and chin. Chaturanga. Elbows hug the ribs. Coming forward and low cobra. Shoulders down away from the ears. Turn over the toes to down dog. Walk it out here. Bend one knee at a time. Take the tailbone away from the crown of the head. Push the fingers forwards. First one, we're going to walk forwards. So this is always an option during your practice. Bend the knees, take a big breath, open the chest, and hands to the heart. Inhale, breathe in, reach up. Exhale, swan dive. Tip the weight to the balls of the feet. Inhale, halfway lift, ribs down. Exhale, round. This time, leading left, step back, feet hip width. Left hand down. Push the ribs down and rotate. Take the right shoulder back. Peeling up, right arm, hand to hand in a straight line. Push the floor away, drop the hips down. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Steady with the breath. Bend both the knees. Come back to plank and drop to the knees. Chaturanga, elbows hug the ribs. Make it smooth. Low cobra. Turn over the toes, push back. Again, you can walk if you know where you're going and you want to step. Off you go. Take a breath in. Open the chest. And hands to the heart. Now right leg steps back. Nice long stride. Back arch is lined with the front heel. Bring the back hand behind. Right hand behind with the palm facing away. Push the ribs forward. Lift the chest. Drop down. Sun warrior. Bringing up that left arm. Strong straight back leg. Drop down, ribs forward, lift the chest. And then bring this left hand and connect inside the leg. Squeeze the two together. Now bring the right arm, draw a big circle, smooth, open. And then again, sweep the mat. Follow with the gaze, squeeze the arm and the leg together. One more. On the next one, we're going to hold the arm to the back. Draw the head back. Squeeze the arm and leg together and reach the hand to the back of the mat. Now bring your left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Bring the arm over. Utthita Parsvakonasana. Feel the whole side body lengthen. Squeeze this left arm and left leg together. And let's take our vinyasa. Into plank, bend, step back. Now remember, knees, chest and chin, or we come from high plank. Forward and up. Turn over the toes. Walk, step or jump to the top of your mat. Big breath. Gentle back bend. Left leg steps back. Left hand behind with the palm away. Ribs forward, lift the chest. Right arm up, drop down. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Nice deep bend on that front knee. Strong, straight back leg. Right arm comes down. Squeeze the two together. Left arm, big circle. Open. Sweeping, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. On this next one, we're going to hold the arm to the back. Ground the edge. Take this left shoulder back and reach to the back of the mat. Squeeze right arm and right leg together. Right shoulder forward, left shoulder back, and bring the left arm over. Draw the head back. Feel the whole side body lengthen. And let's take our vinyasa. Bend and push. Turn over the toes, down dog. Walk, step or jump. Take a big breath. Hold the arms over the head. Stand on your left leg and lift your right. A little practice here. We're going to bend and up. Little squat. A jiva squat and up. See if we can do one more. You might just get halfway, that's fine. This time we're going to transfer into Virabhadrasana 3. Give yourself some wings. Bend the supporting knee while we build the posture and lengthen that right leg. Drop the right hip down. Push the ribs down. Lengthen. Breathe. Push the left foot in. Ribs down to the floor. Bend. Coming, take your vinyasa. If you want up face dog, turn over the toes, knees off the floor. Down face dog, push the fingers forward, tailbone away, bend the knees, walk, step or jump. Big breath in, hold the arms, transfer the weight to the right and lift. Little bend here. 1. Way! Even teachers wobble. I'm going to blame the breeze. 2. Let's do one more. See if we can take that into Virabhadrasana 3. Focus. Push the right foot in, maybe a little bend while you build the posture. Give yourself some wings. Taking the left leg back. Push the ribs down. Now tip from the hip. Lengthen the back leg. Drop the left hip down. Push the ribs down. Tuck the chin. As we step back, taking our vinyasa, lift the tailbone. Forward and up. Turn over the toes. Walk, step or jump. Hold in a forward bend, Uttanasana. Tip the weight to the balls of the feet. Draw the belly in. And hang, drop the head. And then walk, step or jump back to plank. Hold in your plank. Push the ribs down. Now straighten the arms, lengthen the heels. Exhale, push back to down dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, high on the toes. Push the ribs down. Exhale back. Inhaling. Holding your down face dog. Baby step your left foot forward. Bend the right knee. Take it up and open. Transfer the weight to the left. Look up under the right armpit. Open the hip. And then look through, bring the right leg, move the right hand out of the way, step that right leg through and come up. Lengthen the back leg, draw the left hip round, 2 hips square to the short edge of the mat. Lengthening the back leg. Let's see if we can take a leap of faith. Give yourself those wings. Coming into Virabhadrasana 3. Lengthen the heel. Flex that back foot. Ribs down. Taking your vinyasa. Connecting. Lift the tailbone. forward and up. Turn over the toes, holding your down dog. Hold. Right step forward. Lift up the left and open. Transfer the weight to the right hand, looking up under the left armpit. Push the right hand forward. Move the left hand out of the way. Step the left leg through, come up, streamline your body. Lengthen the back heel, draw the right hip forward, left hip back. And reach. Couple of breaths. Into a Virabhadrasana 3. Drop the right hip down, lengthen the back leg. Ribs down, draw the head back. Take your Vinyasa. Bend into plank, maybe knees, chest and chin. Smooth. Turn over the toes. Right leg forward and hold. Coming up into high lunge. Ribs forward, lift the chest. Drop down. Arms up. Little bend on the back knee. Bringing the hands to the inside, drop to the back knee. See if our body's ready for a bind as we drop. Right arm under right leg. Bringing the arm over. Thumb down, left arm over. Maybe you could tuck the toes and come up. Ribs forward. Taking your Vinyasa. Lifting the tailbone. Into down dog. Left leg forward. Into high lunge. Little bend on the back knee. Tuck this back hip forward. Be long in your side body. Drop down. Ribs forward, lift the chest. Coming into your bind, hands to the inside of the front foot. Left shoulder under left leg, thumb down and over. Right arm over. Maybe you want to straighten that back leg. And then push the ribs down. Open the chest to the side. Nice, steady breathing. Take your Vinyasa. Elbows hug the ribs. Maybe up face dog. Turn over the toes. Hold in your down dog. Walk, step or jump. Big breath, gentle back bend. Open the chest. Right leg steps back, Trikonasana. Into Ardha Chandrasana, 2 straight legs. Lift the knees to the hips and arms up. Bum to the back of the mat, upper body forward. Ribs forward and then windmill until left hand touches left leg. Ribs forward, take the right shoulder back. Reach the arms apart so the upper back is broad. Draw the head back, neck in line with spine. Toes float. Drop the back hand, step the back foot in. Left hand forward and outside of the left leg. Push the floor away, turn the right set of toes forward. Take your right shoulder back. And then feet up. I'm not going to turn my head today because I'll be looking right at the sun. If you're indoors, you can turn your head to look at your top hand. Nice long straight leg. Taking your Vinyasa. Bend. Lift the tailbone. Forward and up. Turn over the toes. Oh, walk, step or jump. Breath in. Left leg steps back. Trikonasana. 1 leg length. 2 straight legs. Palm to the back of the mat. Upper body forward. And then windmill until right arm connects with the right leg. Tuck your bottom in, ribs forward and open. Upper back is broad. Steady breath. Back hand to back hip, step the back foot in, right hand forward and outside of the right leg. Lift the left. Push the ribs down, take the left shoulder back. Left arm up. Steady breath. One more breath. Take your vinyasa, step back into your plank. Lift your tailbone. Elbows hug the ribs. Forward and up. This time drop to the knees. Onto the knees. Tuck the toes at the back, hips forward. Coming into Ustrasana, side body long and open. If you can, hands onto the heels. Otherwise, encourage the hips forward. Hold in your posture, just a couple more breaths. Into down dog. Tuck the toes, lift up. Come high onto the toes. And then roll back down. Push the fingers forward. Up onto the toes. Roll down. One more. Onto the toes. And roll. Walk, step or jump to the top of the mat. Big breath. Gentle back bend, open the chest. Right leg steps back as we come into a wide leg forward bend. Turn the toes inwards. Take a breath and lead with the ribs. Come all the way down. If you've a way to go, make a hammock and allow gravity to draw you down. Otherwise, hands to the outside of the edges of the feet. Lift up the sit bones. Relax the spine. And draw yourself through. Now you can either stay there if headstands in your practice. You can make sure it's the very top of the head, making a tripod, and then we're lifting into our headstand. If headstand's not in your practice, stay in your wide leg forward bend. Same benefits, cerebral spinal fluid entering the brain, nourishing the brain cells. See if we can control this as we come out. Flex the feet. Push back up with the hands. Come up onto finger pads. And then walk the hands round to the left leg. Push into your plank. Take your vinyasa. Hold in your down dog. Left foot forward. Take up the right. Now bend round the back. Inhale. Exhale to three-legged dog. Inhale round the back. Exhale back. One more. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Now flex the foot. Drop the right hip down. Push the fingers forward and lengthen. Option to take your vinyasa on one leg, yogi's choice. Turn over the toes, down dog. Push the fingers forward, right step forward, take up the left. Inhale, left knee to left elbow. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We're going to hold on the next one. Nice soft joints. Keep the knees soft at the back. Drop the left hip down. Push the fingers forward. Come high onto the toes of the right. Take your vinyasa. Remember, this is an option. Down face dog. Hold. Drop to the knees as wide as the mat, toes together. Come into Virasana, wide hands. Push the ribs down, walk the bum back. Now breathe into the back. As you inhale, allow the back to expand. Slow exhale. Now we're going to come into our Hindi. Some of you, if you've had knee ops or knee problems, you might need to come a little bit higher. Rest the arms onto the thighs, otherwise we're coming all the way down. Now push the ribs forward so the spine is long. Draw the ears back. Tuck the chin a little. As you exhale, you're lengthening your tailbone. nearer your mat. Close your eyes. Now you can either stay here for a few more breaths, otherwise we can come in to our crow. And then take a seat, sit back to Navasana, ribs forward. If you'd like a challenge, we can inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Hold here for a few breaths, ribs forward. Now we're going to roll over, do a couple of times, rolling. This time cross the feet and jump or step back and take your vinyasa. Down face dog. Hold. Now drop it into dolphin. Make sure the elbows are narrow under the shoulders. Now push the forearms into the mat. Maybe you could bring your feet a little closer. Push the floor away. Now breathe. Strengthening the shoulders. Drop into child's pose. Take a breath. Now from here, move the left heel so it's in between the cheeks of the bum. Roll over to the left and bring the right leg forward. Now if you've had knee problems or knee operations on this left, come up onto the shin, okay? And then pull back the toes. We're nice and warm now. Ease into your hamstring lengthening, Hanumanasana. Ease the crown of the head forward, draw the belly in. Draw the leg back as the upper body comes forwards. And release. Coming up into Anjaneyasana. Right foot comes forward, left hip drops. Ribs forward, lift the chest. Check this front knee that's on top of the ankle. Ribs forward, lift the chest. If you can, cactus arms, drop the left hip forward. Push the front heel into the floor to keep you steady. Side body here is long. And then see, way, the wind's blown me over. Come here, step back, hold in your plank, lengthen, hold. Hold, 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 straight arms. Draw the belly in, lengthen the heels. Push the ribs down, tuck the chin. Slow vinyasa, lift the tailbone, slow. Grip the mat, forward and up. Slow-mo. Turn over the toes, feel it. Drop into child's balasana, a couple of breaths. Coming up, so right heel comes in between the cheeks of the bum, tip over to the right and bring the left leg forward. Again, if you've had ops or injuries, you're going to come up onto the shin, okay? You might need a mat under the knee. Oops. Hips at the same level. Lift up, draw the belly in, and ease forward. Every exhale breath, feel a little more lengthening along the back of this left leg. Draw the belly in, ease the crown of the head forward. And release, come up. Left foot comes forward, drop the right hip forward. This time interlace the fingers behind the bum. Roll the fronts of the shoulders open, side body long and lift the chest. Drop the right hip forward. Push that left heel into the mat. Coming into your plank. Hold. Push the floor away, draw the belly in, lengthen the heels. Slow Vinyasa. Let's hold at the bottom. Chaturanga Dandasana. Up face dog. Down face dog. Hold. Two more breaths. Come to a seat. Back straight. Close your eyes. Breathe along the spine. Rest the backs of the hands onto the knees. See if you can slow your breath. That's quite an energetic practice. Imagine a tube from the base of the spine to the crown of the head and breathe along it. Opening your eyes, bring your hands to your heart, and thank you for joining me. Namaste. That's Karen at KarenHarveyYoga.com. You're going to say hello, Henry? Say hello. So it's bye from me, and bye from Henry. See you soon.